Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to see equations of motion of class 9 physics. We know that we have three equations of motion. So we are going to prove it or we are going to derive those equations. So first of all, let us know what are the equations of motion. We have three equations of motion. Three equations of motion. What are they? First is S equal to ut plus half of at square. Second is v square minus u square equal to twice as. And another is v equal to u plus at. So these are the basic three equations, fundamental equations of motion. I think already you have got this, but how to derive them? Let us see. So, let us derive those equations. So, before deriving, we shall assume some symbols. Let initial velocity of an object be equal to u, final velocity be equal to v, acceleration be equal to a, and time of motion be equal to t. Okay? So with these symbols we shall derive the equations. So now, for deriving the first equation, you should know the basic of what is acceleration. What is acceleration? Acceleration we know is nothing but it is change in velocity by time. Time means here time of motion. Here this time signifies time of motion. In fact, total time of motion, if you say more precisely. So here, acceleration we know, it is a. Change in velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity. This is the change in velocity and time is t. Now Vf or final velocity we have taken here, it is v. So this will be a equal to v minus initial velocity. Already we have taken it as u. It will be the initial velocity. So u by t, or from here what you can write, at equal to v minus u, or from here what you can write, v equal to u plus at. So this is the first equation of motion. So we have derived from this point. If it is not visible, I am writing it here. At equal to v minus u means v equal to u plus at. So this is the first one. Mark it number 1. So please note it down. Then we shall proceed. Okay. So here we have the first equation. Next we shall proceed with the second equation. How to derive it? Let us see. So now, what we know is that S is the displacement. In fact, the total displacement. We know that the total displacement S is equal to velocity into time, where time is t is total time of motion. So now from 1 we will put the value of v here. This v will come from here. So S will be u plus at into t. Am I right? But here the mistake is that this v, what is this v? This is not actually the final velocity. Here v is final velocity. But here this is not velocity final. This is wrong. So writing this will be our mistake. Please mind it. Most of the student makes this mistake. This is wrong. Because here you have to write the average velocity. Because displacement is v average into time. It is not the final velocity. It is the velocity. Because here when we consider this equation, we say that this velocity is constant. So for constant velocity, throughout the motion, you cannot use the final velocity. Even if the velocity is changing, then you have to use the average velocity so that it resembles the constant velocity throughout the motion. So this concept will be a mistake here. So here what we will put? We will put v average. So let us rewrite it. Remember, this mistakes has to be pointed out in front of the students just because otherwise they will make such mistakes again and again. I could have directly given you the correct formula, but for your better understanding, this was very important. So we know S equal to v average, right? Average velocity into t. Now what is v average? Average of average velocity. So how we will find out v average is how do we find out average velocity? Average of two things. We take two different readings, or yes, if two things, then we take two different readings, and then we divide by number of readings, that is 2. So here also we have two different velocities, v and u. So we will take, in fact, here we take the sum of two readings. This is sum of two readings. So here what will be v average? It will be v plus u by number of readings is 2. So v average we got equal to v plus u by 2. Now we will put it in the equation. So let's start. S equal to Vt, V average into T. S equal to V average means this much, V plus U by 2 into T. Now we will put the value of V from here. Because this is the final velocity, this is the initial velocity. So we have the equation for final velocity. So we will directly put this V here now. This will be the correct one. So let's put S equal to V means U plus AT plus another U by 2 into T. This is the what we get. Let's proceed. So from here what we will get? S equal to 2U T plus 2U into T, 2UT plus AT into T by 2. Am I right? Then what you will get? From here I am writing it here. 2UT by 2, S equal to 2UT by 2, dividing 2 by both the terms. I mean I am distributing 2 to both the terms, and AT square by 2. t into t, it will be t square. So here it will be s equal to 2 will get cancelled, ut plus this will be half a t square. So you have got the second equation of motion. This is the second equation. First one is this. Let me write it clearly. V equal to u plus at. This is the first equation and that is the second equation. So we have left with the last equation to derive. So let's start deriving the last equation. So now, how to derive the last equation? From this equation, what we can write? V minus u equal to at or t equal to v minus u by a. Now we'll put the value of t in the second equation here. Then only we'll get the third equation. See, from this equation only I have found the value of t. The value of t is actually v minus u by a. So here what we'll write, putting t in equation 2, what it implies. This is another part and this is also another part. So here if we put t, what we get? S equal to u into t means v minus u by a plus half a t square means v minus u by a whole square. So this is what we are getting. Now I must rub it because space is less. So I am rubbing it off and rubbing these also. Now we have left with only the calculations. So let's see what will happen. So here S equal to u into v minus u by a plus half v minus u, it will be whole square. Here it is a and a square. This is a square. So S equal, that will be, if we open the bracket, uv minus u square by a plus a square. 1a will get cancelled and 1a will remain. So in the denominator it will be 2a and a minus b whole square will open the bracket, b square minus 2uv plus u square. So just we will take the LCM of a and 2a, it will be obviously 2a. So a 2 times, so 2uv minus 2u square plus 2a into 2a will go 1 time. So it will be as it is, b square minus 2uv plus u square. This is S. So here you calculate, what will come? Plus 2uv and minus 2uv will get cancelled. U square minus 2u square will be minus u square and this is v square. So v square minus u square by 2a. From this what we can write? 2a I will bring here, so it will be multiplied. So 2as equal to v square minus u square, or inversely what you can write? V square minus u square equal to twice as, and this is what we get the third equation of motion. V square minus u square equal to twice as. This is number 3. So friends, we have derived all the 3 equations of motion. So thank you for today. If you have liked the video, please subscribe the channel. And for any doubts, you are free to mail me at smarted2020@gmail.com. Thank you.